Why did it all have to go to shit, Charles? It was fun for a while.
Well, aren't you a ray of sunshine this morning?
Hope this wakes me up. I feel like shit.
It's not my business, but maybe you should go easy, Karen?
Go easy? I'm just getting started.
Are you all right, Karen? You used to be the happy one.
I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe even the good times weren't as good as I remembered them.
It's going to be okay.
You know, I used to love the excitement, the danger, running scams, robbing banks, screwing over the rich and horrible. Now, I don't know.
That's still what we do.
It's some of what we do.
How you doing, Arthur?
Fine, Micah.
Good. I've been worried about you, I really have.
Me? Why?
Oh, you know, just the usual reasons. I'm here for you, brother.
You too. Come over here. Come over here. Listen to this passage. It is beautiful.
Well, who is it, Dutch?
It's Mr. Miller, of course, an essay on the allegory of impotence. So, the question the seeker of allegorical potency should ask himself, or indeed herself, if potency is not itself too masculine a concern for our sisters to be concerned with, is this. Is it in the seeking that we find, or in the finding that we seek? While this might seem a pathway towards insanity, it is an important distinction and also a clear one. He who finds things is wise, but he who continues to seek is ever more free, ever more free. Isn't that the most wonderful idea of all?
Well, I guess it is quite pretty.
Pretty. It's magnificent. My dear, magnificent. Ever more free. That's us. If we keep seeking, we will find freedom. Now, you two better get back to work. What do you think, Arthur?
I don't think too much, Dutch. Not about that kind of crap, anyway.
You know, I'm kind of happy we ain't heading west no more.
Only for now we ain't.
The further away I am from my brother Amos in California, the better. That bastard.
I would love to meet this man.
Imagine a spineless version of me.
Oh, you're twin then.
You know, we should head back up that mountain sometime and make Jenny a proper grave. Something nice.
You liked her, didn't you, kid?
Well, sure. I mean, yeah, I liked her.
I know, kid. And I'm sorry about it. Anyway.
How you been keeping, Hosea?
Good. But nearly got myself lynched a couple of days ago.
How?
I had been watching this house in town. Rich family lives there. I became convinced, as you do, that the place was full of loot.
Of course. I know the feeling.
Oh, it starts to call you that thing in your stomach. Take me. Rob me. I want to be in your pocket. Silver, gold, all the good things in existence.
Exactly.
So, I'm watching the house for a few hours, and it's as quiet as a grave. I become convinced it's empty. I ask around, people ain't been seen. So, for some reason, I must be getting sloppy. I just walk right into a wake for their dead Uncle McCarby.
No.
Oh, yes.
What'd you do?
I froze. Then I saw his name, and I became McCarby's best friend they never knew about. Somehow I winged it and let them lead me into being McCarby's former gold prospecting friend from back in '76. By the end of the evening, we were laughing together and crying. It was very sad. He was a lovely man, old McCarby.
But you still robbed them, huh?
You heartless bastard. Of course I didn't. I robbed the priest, but not the family.
That's okay, then.
You're a pair of old fools.
I was just thinking how Jenny would have liked it here.
She loved to swim.
I know you two were close.
Well, we survived another day. Just about.
Guess we did.
Living free out here, like this? I wouldn't have it any other way.
You got a good head on you, kid.
I need to sit a minute. Oh, I'm tired. Real tired. All this walking, all this standing. It's not for me. I'm designed to float. Not for all this land. It's too much of it. It's just too much of it. No wonder your whole lot went crazy. You gotta head out to the sea. Even old Dutchy, it'd be good for him. Do you know the Dutch were seafaring folk? When I laid eyes on him the first time, I loved him. He was so charismatic. But I still told myself, I said, Pearson, that man needs some sea air. All that brooding, harumph. It's looking at all this damn grass and sky all the time. We are meant to swim, not ride around on donkeys. It's ridiculous. You know, when I was in the Navy, men could fight until they were 100. Now look at us. All sick and weak and pathetic. Every one of us. Every bloody one of us.
I think we're gonna need more than sea air, Mr. Pearson.
You'd be surprised. It works wonders.
Not against Pinkertons.
How have you been today?
I've been resting.
Can I come in?
I'm still kinda resting.
The thing is, Dutch... The thing is, I was always a good girl and well... Is there something wrong?
Nothing at all, my dear.
Nothing.
What could be wrong? I mean, we have made our escape out of the mountains and life is beautiful once more.
But you've been so cold.
Miss O'Shea, I am many things, many bad things, but cold never. Though I do need my rest, so please excuse me.
Perhaps we could walk together later?
Perhaps. Oh, hello, Arthur. Would you, excuse us a moment?
She okay?
Clearly not. It's getting very tiresome.
Yeah, she seems pretty worked up. You all right?
I don't know what's gotten into him.
He's probably just worn out.
How you boys doing? Mind if I stand a while? My lord. But mark my words, one of these days, Karen will slit old Grimshaw's throat. We all hate her. But Mary Beth is sort of peaceful, and Abigail, she doesn't have time for that kind of nonsense. And I don't care enough, and Miss Adler, well, she may slit any one of our throats, come to think of it. But Karen hates her more than anyone, and she hates Karen. And Karen ain't one to hate unwisely. I've seen her cut men up more than once. If Grimshaw goes missing, I'll give you 20 to 1. Karen did it. Oh, she won't slit her throat. She'll cut her throat clean out and drink her blood. Mark my words, boys.
You okay, Hosea?
Sure.
You keeping yourself out of trouble?
I guess. I mean, ain't been eaten or shot in a while. Just shouted at and hit by Abigail.
Sure.
I just don't understand women, I guess.
Ain't so hard. You know it. You ain't a fool till you start pretending to be one.
What do you mean by that?
You know precisely what I mean. I don't know what it is you think you're searching for, but trust me, you can reach the ends of the earth and realize it was right here all along.
Proud to know you think of me as such a fool.
If I thought you was a fool, I wouldn't bother trying to help you. The world is full of fools. Me, I'm the biggest of the lot. You ain't any kind of a fool, so quit acting like one. You hear me?
Sure.
Thank you. Ain't that so, Arthur?
Well, it seems to me he does a good job of playing a fool.
Thank you. Both of you.
Still reading?
I've taken a break. But yes, I plan to keep reading.
Is it, fun?
It's amazing. It's the reason worth living. It's the only thing that makes me happy.
So the only thing that makes you happy is being in your head somewhere else?
I suppose I never thought of it quite like that. You never read?
No, I never fancied it.
But you can.
Well, I could, if I chose to. I've just not chosen to.
Well, maybe one of us will teach you.
So here's another one for you, Hosea. Horse walks into a saloon. Bartender turns to him and says, "Why the long face?"
Oh, it just gets worse. Leonard.
Hosea.
Have any luck out there?
Sure. A few bits and pieces. Robbed a drunk who wanted to fight.
Arthur never said he'd been robbed.
No, not Arthur. Also, a couple of morons threatened to lynch me. So, I ran away, came back, robbed them.
Good lad.
How about you?
A few bits and pieces. Nothing that exciting. Not yet, at least.
Do you believe in heaven, Miss Grimshaw?
Excuse me?
Do you believe in heaven?
Heaven.
Yes, you know, angels, bright lights, that sort of thing.
Well, I once was engaged to a man, long time ago. He died. He was the best man I ever knew. And I believe he's in heaven.
I never knew that.
Excuse me, please.
There you are.
Me?
You.
Me?
Yes, you. When are you gonna let me take you out for an evening into town? You know, to like a magic lantern show or some such.
Well, I think I'm getting a little long in the tooth for...
Oh, nonsense. How about tomorrow?
Well, let me think.
So that's a yes?
Okay.
Well, now if I'm gonna go out with you, I'm gonna have to look my best. So can I borrow $10? Can I borrow a few dollars? I'm good for it.
Borrow money? Oh, you horrible man.
Well, you can't blame a fellow for trying.
That's low, Uncle.
I'm a bit short right now.
You sure know how to impress the ladies.
When are we gonna move, Dutch? We can't stay here.
I'm working on it. Just let me think, please.
Okay. I'm sorry. What if they followed us up here? We're sitting ducks.
You think I don't know that?
I'm just worried.
Everyone's worried. Show some faith.
Don't take it out on me.
I'm not. I have a lot on my mind, clearly.
I know. And I'm here for you.
We're still a step ahead of them. Just about.
Yes, and we must stick together. Now. More than ever before.
Okay, Dutch.
You know, I ain't even sure who we running from no more. The Pinkertons? Cornwall?
All the same thing in my mind. Cornwall's sure to be lying in the Pinkertons' pockets, along with everyone else's.
Mess with me before my morning coffee and I'll scratch your eyes out.
Good to know.
Could use a slug of whiskey in this.
Maybe after lunch, hey?
You know, all this, it used to feel like one big party. How wrong I was.
It's not all so bad.
So when are we getting rid of the O'Driscoll? He served his purpose now.
Kieran? I don't know. That's Dutch's call. He's all right for now.
You know something, gentlemen? We're gonna be okay. We are gonna be fine. I mean, sure, I know things don't seem fine right now, but I've got a feeling that they are going to be fine. There's nothing to worry about. I mean, believe in old Bill here. Because old Bill believes in Dutch. You know, it's how a fella responds in a moment of crisis to show you who he really is. And I know as sure as the sun rises in the one place and then goes and sets in the other, that Dutch will get us out of this mess. Now, sure, we might run into another 5 messes down the road. Shit, we might run into a whole series of messes. But we will get to the promised land, and we will be free. And for those of you who doubts it, you'll be the ones who won't make it. You can trust me on that. It's trust. North to south trust. That's all I'm saying.
Nobody can say you ain't loyal, Bill.
Without that, what is there?
I'm with you.
It's a nice place you brought us to, my brother.
Yes. Lovely, isn't it?
Makes me miss freezing to death in the mountains.
Yeah.
There he is, old Arthur.
Miss Karen?
The strong, silent, manly one of us.
You're drunk.
This ain't drunk, Arthur.
It smells drunk.
Well, then don't smell it, you stuck-up piece of shit. God damn you.
Take it easy, Miss Karen.
Jack! Jack? Has anyone seen Jack?
Jack! Where is he? Mr. Pearson, have you seen Jack?
No. Nobody always turns up. He's a smart kid.
I hope so. Jack! Jack! Where are you, son? I'm getting real worried.
That kid.
Do you blame him for running off?
Guess not. I'm sure he ain't gone far.
Oh, that boy will be the death of me.
He'll be around somewhere.
He's gonna be okay. Nobody would harm a child. It'll be okay, I promise. It'll be okay. It's going to be okay.
We're gonna get him back.
Stop saying that, all of you.
I promise. We're gonna find him, Karen.
You better.
I swear.
Miss Abigail, I just want to say something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about Jack. And I saw some of those Braithwaite fellers. I had no idea. I thought it was a business matter. I know Arthur and Hosea had dealings with him. Didn't seem serious. And I don't know anybody who would kidnap a boy. I feel like a fool. I would gladly give my life for his. Not that it matters or that it works that way, but I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that.
Just try to stay calm.
I am calm.
It's gonna work out. Thanks for looking after her.
Just get him back, Arthur.
We will.
He's only a boy, ain't even half growed.
He'll be all right.
If they so much as put one bruise on him, I swear I'll bring the fires of hell on him myself. Ain't like nobody else around here's up for the task.
We'll get him back. I promise.
Just leave me alone. You ain't no better neither. A gang of supposed strong men. You can't protect one boy.
John's right. We're gonna get him back.
Stop telling me that and do it then. All you.
We're working on it. I promise you. Abigail ain't doing well with all this, Dutch.
I know. We need to push on this Bronte lead.
Of course. Can you keep an eye on Abigail? She's having a tough time with this.
Of course I will.
Thank you. She'll be all right.
We gotta find him, Arthur.
Don't worry. We will. So what now?
We wrap up our business and get out of here. I don't think we have any other option at this point.
Okay. How are you feeling?
I'll be all right, I think. Still a little shaken.
I reckon we should move on soon.
Just as soon as we get everything set up right, we have to move again.
Yep. That's the way it goes. You think you could ever do it? Go straight, honest work?
We wouldn't even know where to start.
You know, I can't even remember the last time I slept in a real bed.
Me neither.
So, when are we heading west again?
I don't know. Probably no time soon.
Even north. Anywhere but down here.
So much for heading west, huh?
Yep.
You're quiet.
What are we still doing down here? Thought we was heading west.
We live free. You know that.
I don't need no noble savages speech again.
And have you forgotten that we came down here to get your son back? I look after my own.
Just seems like something's changed.
You've changed. Don't forget who you are, John. Can you believe this ingrate, Arthur?
Like he ain't gonna agree with you.
You always said he was too smart. You okay?
Yeah, just fed up with all the pessimism around here.
I hear you.
Gents, you know, it's good to sit down for a minute. You know, I Shit! I can't remember what I was gonna say. I can't remember. You know, they say that's the first sign of madness, just forgetting shit. I had something real interesting I was gonna tell you boys and all, and I can't. It would have been amazing. Shit, I'm sorry. I am annoyed with myself. You know, my daddy started forgetting things, and it didn't turn too good for him in the end. I just hope that I'm not gonna have that kind of future. May he rest in peace. See, he liked moonshine with his whiskey, and he said it was something about the combination, and by the time he passed, he didn't know his left from his right. It's bad business. I just hope that's not what's happening to me. I don't like mixing drinks, all right? That's the problem, is mixing. You don't.
It's gonna be okay. We'll find him.
Well, go find him then.
Just try to stay calm. Hosea?
What's the latest on Jack?
Still working on it. You okay, Mary Beth?
Just worried about the boy.
I know, we all are. Hey.
I thought you were going to do some digging in Saint Denis for Bronte.
Well, I'm getting right on it. I promise. How's Abigail holding up?
Well, not too good. You need to find that boy, Arthur.
We will. I promise. You doing okay?
Any luck with Bronte?
We're working on it. Think you can make this place work?
I can make any place work. Just worried about the boy.
Yeah, me too.
You've barely said a word to me.
I have more on my mind than just you, Miss O'Shea.
I know, but...
Not now. Please.
What's wrong, Dutch? Just tell me.
Nothing's wrong. Leave me in peace. I beg of you.
I'm just worried about you. I've seen the way you look at Mary Beth. You used to look at me that way.
Oh, be quiet.
You can't fool me, Dutch.
Hey, Tilly.
Any news on Jack?
We're working on it.
How did we end up down here, Arthur?
Beats me.
I'm telling you. Worst thing about being down here, and there are many, the damn insects.
Yep. The debts, I know.
There's a lot going on.
Ain't there just. So what do you think of this place?
You folks sure move around a lot.
Yep, that's how it goes. You okay, Miss Grimshaw?
Oh, O'Driscoll's? Pinkertons? Is there anybody who doesn't know where we are at this point?
I don't know what to tell you. So, you mentioned you lost your compass. Well, here you go.
Ah, that's a beauty. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Here, take this. I know it's not much.
Hey, I'll always take some rum.
Oh, Mr. Morgan, I had your stuff unloaded.
Thank you.
I put you in one of the upstairs bedrooms. I thought that would be a little nicer for you.
Yes, it's great if you love alligators and mosquitoes.
Exactly. Anyway, it's left at the top of the stairs and head on to the end of the landing.
Thank you.
I mean, the place is a dump, but we can survive here. What's wrong, Mr. Pearson?
Nothing. Oh, nothing.
Well, then why do you look like a beaten dog?
Because. I don't know, it's hard to say. The mud? The swamps? Do you know, I once saw the Cape from a 40-foot swell. I once crossed the equator during a meteor shower. I rode into a harbor surrounded by beautiful maidens selling pineapple and colors. Colors so brilliant they'd burn your eyes. And now, I live in a swamp, waiting to get shot for riding with outlaws.
Well, I never took you for the self-pitying sort.
I never was. It's the mud and the swamps. Sometimes it gets to me. Actually, I'm fine, Miss Grimshaw. Nothing like good, honest labor. Back to work.
I met an interesting feller in the swamp. Real interesting.
Did you?
Sure. He seemed to know all about you. I mean, all about you.
Get out of here.
You're a disgrace. A disgrace. What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Get yourself cleaned up. Come on. It's pathetic. You, a man of the cloth. Away with you. Get up, Reverend. Get up. It's very sad. It's very sad.
Don't you worry about him.
Well, that's the problem. I am worried about him.
We all are.
Arthur! Oh, Arthur!
You smell.
It's cologne.
It's liquor.
It's cologne from Cologne, Germany. Oh, I just had a few nips, Arthur. I'm not drunk. I'm just happy. You know, you ought to try sometime.
Drinking?
Happiness.
Try happiness. Just a little, huh? You know, I miss my wife. Since she was taken from me, I miss her every day. She's what I think about when I wake up, what I'm still thinking about when I go to sleep. Confuses me. Confuses me no end how a wretched sinner like me could be given someone so perfect, so beautiful to take care of. For once in my wretched life, do my best, and then she dies. And I live on. Well, at least for now. But she's been gone many years. All them years I was given, and she was not, and we're expected to believe in judgment? What kind of a judge would save me and take her? A foolish one I can't respect any more than I can respect myself. I miss her so. Forgive me for being so maudlin, but it's a fact. I know we've all of us seen more death than life these past few months, but, well, sometimes the unfairness of it all confuses me.
I came to America because I killed a man in Mexico. Powerful man. I knew if I stayed, everyone I loved would die. I ran. Not for my life, but for theirs. In this country, I spoke no English. I was afraid. I had nothing except for my fear, for I left in a rush. I was starving, feeble, and alone. I thought I would die crossing the desert. I thought I would get here and be sent back. I thought I would be killed here. Instead, I was simply starving because nobody cared. And then I met Dutch. I was stealing chickens, and I met him doing the same. And we laughed. He took me in, and he fed me, and he clothed me. And I met all of you. I don't believe I shall ever go back home now. For this is my home now. You are all my home now.
I'd love to have seen you and Dutch trying to rob chickens.
I'd say I had the upper hand.
Oh, have to set up a rematch.
Hey, heard a rumor. The nastiest killer in the whole country has gone soft.
What are you talking about?
That heart will be the death of you.
Get out of here.
I was sleeping, you lunatic.
Don't make me angry.
Oh, or what? Huh? You'll start howling at some other moon? Like this one?
I'm watching you.
Whatever you say. Someone ought to put that guy out to seed.
Delightful, Uncle.
Well, he's cracked in the head, that one.
And you're not?
Hooray! Welcome home, little Jack.
Welcome back, Jack.
Thanks.
Well done, John.
Couldn't have done it without Dutch and Arthur.
The old guard. I'm very relieved. We all are.
Yeah. Thank God it worked out.
Welcome back, Jack.
Thanks, Uncle Hosea.
Well, I'll let you fine folks get reacquainted.
All right, let's give this boy a bit of space.
See you later.
Good to have you back, Jackie. We missed you. You must be starving, son. Let me get you something to eat.
Thanks, Mama. Can I play a little?
Of course you can.
Here you are. Eat up.
Thanks.
I feel like I can breathe again.
I know.
Thank you, John. I'm sorry if I was... Well, I was just worried sick.
I know. It's okay.
Eat that all up now, Jack.
Okay, Mama.
Sorry it ain't spaghetti. Come on. Let's leave him to play a minute.
Good to see you smiling again, Abigail.
Thank you again. Truly.
I missed that little rascal. You getting involved, Bill?
Just getting my drink on first.
Okay. You all right, Charles?
Yeah, just taking it all in.
Sure is good to have the kid back. We did it.
Yes, we did.
Thank God. Happy, Miss Grimshaw?
Very. Well done, Arthur.
Well, let's have some fun. We did it.
Well done.
That's a weight off, all right. Maybe play something for Jack later.
I'll ask him in a bit.
Okay. Look after that kid.
Oh, I will.
He's a brave boy. No stopping you, Karen.
You better believe it.
Just save some for the rest of us. Loitering suspiciously as usual.
I'm just trying to give you all your moment.
Well, very kind. You know, me and you should go get some drinks in Saint Denis sometime.
I ain't sure that's a good idea.
Come on. It was one bad night. Javier plays good, don't he?
He sure does.
Well, let's have a good night. We deserve one. Mr. Bell?
Had fun robbing graves, I hear?
Yeah, that's more your style. You're not joining in?
Not really in the mood.
Okay. You okay, Pearson?
Yes, indeed. Feels like we can move forward again.
I hope so. One of these days we'll get you singing.
You don't want to hear that, I promise.
Oh, but I do, Herr Strauss. You okay, Sadie?
Sure. You boys did good.
Well, we got lucky this time. You ain't joining the party, Reverend?
I don't want to ruin it.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Good to have you back too, Tilly.
You've been rescuing people left and right.
Well, it weren't just me. Not your kind of party?
I'm just pleased to see some smiles on your faces, finally.
Yeah, me too. Just like a regular evening for you, Uncle.
Well, I try to keep some fun in my life, Mr. Morgan. It's how you stay young.
Is that right? So good to have you back.
Thanks, Uncle Arthur.
And to see a smile on your mama's face again. It's gonna be okay. We'll find him.
Well, go find him then.
Just try to stay calm. Hey.
I thought you were going to do some digging in Saint Denis for Bronte.
Well, I'm getting right on it. I promise. How's Abigail holding up?
Well, not too good.
We will. I promise. Next time, you can rob the graves and I'll drink the cognac, okay?
Oh, I hope there won't be a next time.
Sure there will. Having fun, Susan?
Oh, you know me, Arthur. I always like a good party.
Yep. You think you can make this place?
Of course. Don't I always?
Sure. Is there anywhere you ain't been, Jose? Don't go too...
I won't, Uncle Arthur.
You okay there?
I am fantastic, Arthur Morgan.
Okay. Good boy.
He's a man of fine taste now.
Clearly. Remember, it's your fault that boy went missing.
It wasn't... I mean, I've said that I'm sorry.
Count yourself real lucky. Lenny!
Oh, God, don't. It's all coming back to me.
Good times. You all right there, Mary Beth?
Yeah, just watching it all.
Go on, have another drink. It's a party after all. Don't you go riling Abigail up.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Just let her have this moment. Cheer up, Molly. We got Jack back.
I'm fine.
Could have fooled me. Good times, Pearson.
Uh-huh. I think we're gonna be okay, Mr. Morgan.
See if you feel the same in the morning. Can I have a dance, Mrs. Adler?
I ain't really the dancing sort.
Well, don't say I didn't offer. Come on, Strauss, we're celebrating.
I'm very happy to see young Jack again.
Well, smile then. You okay, Reverend?
I am just partaking in a little doze.
That's what you call it. Go on, have another drink. Jack's back.
As did you. Shooting them all. I like to keep my wits about me, dear boy.
So do I. Imagine, when Jack's your age, it'll be the 20th century.
I'll outlive y'all.
You probably will.
Come on along now, Jack. It's time for bed. Say goodnight to everyone.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. And don't stay up too late.
I thought you'd run off to join the circus.
Huh? Circus? No.
You worried your mother half to death.
I was fine. Really, I was. I ate spaghetti.
What?
Oh, it's Italian food. I don't know how to explain.
Was it nice?
Yeah, really nice.
And the people?
They were nice too. Everything was very, well, different. I slept in a bed in a room.
Like a cage.
No. More like a palace in a story.
Oh. How nice for you. Our little prince. Well, little prince, tomorrow we begin reading again. Boys got used to fine living now, Arthur.
What could be finer than a home in a swamp surrounded by alligators?
Very true.
Did you think, Grimshaw? We wouldn't have got you if it weren't for her.
Of course. I owe you both my life.
Let's just hope all that business is behind you now.
Folks seem really happy now.
Sure.
This is everything. The whole world is in a smile, Arthur. Remember that.
You're in a good mood.
I'm just happy to have the boy back safe.
Ain't nobody ever gonna take him again. I swear. So, I was thinking, maybe it would be a little easier for me to keep an eye on him if we all stayed together. You know, in my room.
You mean like a normal family?
Look around you. Ain't nothing normal about any of this.
You're right about that.
Take this feller for one.
A man don't just change like the wind, Abigail. I thought you'd have known that by now.
No, Arthur. Some folks change. Others are just too dumb.
So are you doing the right thing by that boy now?
I'm looking out for him, same as we all are.
He even looks like you, John.
Do you ever worry that one of those alligators is gonna walk into your tent at night?
No. But I will now.
So, Dutch seems to have taken a shine to Mary Beth.
He does.
We know how that goes.
This sulking, it's becoming very tiresome.
Everything's tiresome to you these days. You've barely touched me in weeks.
What do you want from me?
To be treated with some respect and affection. All them out there, they're laughing at me.
You think this is the way to a man's affection? Moping and pestering all the damn day?
Oh, I can do a lot worse than that.
Is that a threat? Another great way to a man's affection.
Oh, shut up.
Gladly.
So glad Jack's back safe.
Me too.
Nice to see you and Abigail getting along.
Nice to know everyone's watching.
God, I hate this swampy shithole. You know I even got a mosquito bite on my pecker.
I didn't, and definitely didn't need to.
I still feel bad. About Sean. How was I to know?
It's done now. No changing it.
So, what do you think it's gonna be like? Tahiti.
Can't even picture it. All of us, a place like that.
Me neither.
So Sadie fancies herself as one of the big guns now, does she?
We're all just doing our bit.
Yeah, I know how that goes. Just ain't the same without Sean.
I know. He had a real soft spot for you.
He was full of it. But I liked him.
You've been drinking. A lot, Karen. You okay?
You've been killing a lot, so don't judge me.
Okay. Just trying to look out for you.
You know, my mom used to make something like this when I was a girl.
She did?
Yes. I hated it.
Listen, you think Karen is sweet on me?
What? No. Not in the slightest.
I don't know. Way she looks at me sometimes. I get that with women a lot.
What's going on out there, Arthur?
I don't know. I mean, seems kind of the same. Trees, animals, morons. Same as any place, I guess.
Okay. And anybody figured out who we are?
Not as far as I can tell. But I guess that's just a matter of time.
Then we'll see the brilliance of Dutch's plan. Excuse me.
Hey, you know what I'd tell the old Karen?
What?
Drink more while life's still fun, 'cause it won't be for long.
Come on, it ain't that bad.
Charles?
How are those fire arrows?
Good, thank you. What are these?
A little different. Poisoned arrows. My uncle showed me how to make these when I was very young.
Poisoned arrows.
Not very nice, but very effective. You get me some oleander, and I'll make you some.
Thank you. You okay, Charles?
Yeah. You did good getting the boy back.
All in the past now. You settling back in?
I like it here. Lots of places to explore.
Well, don't explore too far. You think you can make this place work?
Of course. Don't I always?
Sure. Don't go too close to the water here, Jack.
I won't, Uncle Arthur.
Good boy. Here, I got hold of a harmonica for you. I look forward to hearing you play it.
The only audience I ever had was my husband, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
Huh. Fair enough.
But thank you, Arthur. This is real kind of you.
Sure is nice seeing the kid back around.
I don't know if I could have gone on much longer.
All in the past now. So, what do you think of this place?
Seems fine for now. I know this area a little.
Is there anywhere you ain't been, Jose? Here you go. The new mirror. And hopefully some better luck.
Oh, thanks, Arthur. I have something you might like. I'll leave it by your tent later.
Good cup of coffee and all is right with the world again.
Best time of the day. One of these days, I'll show you what real coffee is.
I look forward to it. This is about my only vice these days.
Not your only vice.
I shot a lot of folk like you.
What you mean, folk like me?
Oh, you know, cowards. You want to get shot too, Morgan?
I've seen you in action. From that range, you'd miss. Just ignore him.
I intend to.
He's just trying to get a rise out of you. Just shut your mouth, Micah.
I say it how it is.
You're out of line.
I wish I could fly like those birds.
One day soon you'll be able to. It's a new world.
You know something, Arthur?
What?
You was always special to me. All these years. All these things we done. Good things. Bad things. All these people we seen passed on. You was always special.
Are we living or dying this time, Dutch?
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
The outlaw life, huh? So exciting, living free, but it's mostly just sleeping in the dirt waiting for someone to put a bullet in your head.
Jesus, what happened to the old Karen?
I opened my eyes.
When's Pearson gonna cook us some alligator then?
You want to go out and catch one? No one's stopping you.
Mr. Pearson.
Sir.
That was quite a feast. Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
So tell me, do you ever miss the sea?
Always. Every day.
Why don't you go back?
I'm too old for that business. Far too old. Once you fought real monsters and got away alive, you head back to land and you count your blessings, sir.
Monsters?
Monsters.
Whales.
Whales. Whales are like kittens. You stick 'em with a harpoon, and you scoop 'em up and you head home and you act tough. That's easy. No. Real monsters.
Sharks.
Sardines.
Sardines? That's ridiculous.
Sardines. Any real seagoer will tell you. Boys hunt whales. Men hunt sardines. It's not the size. It's the number. One mistake, and they'll swamp you. I've seen 300-pound men eaten alive. I once saw a Portuguese wrestler crushed by a net that ripped. It's the sheer volume of them. Brutal. Brutal business.
You learn a new thing every day.
Exactly.
See, did I ever tell you boys that I once thought about going to sea? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the honest truth is that I was in love with the captain's wife, and she was in love with me, and, well, we were going to sail to Brazil and raise cattle. But, you know, I got drunk. Missed the boat. I mean, literally missed the boat. Yeah. By the time I got to the docks, it was gone.
Happens. It happens.
I reckon I'll take my chances with a sardine over a whale.
And that is where perception and experience collide.
Okay, Mr. Pearson.
I'll miss sitting with you, Abigail, when, you know.
Stop talking like that. I already told you.
You all right? You haven't said much.
Just thinking. That's all.
For the love of God, stop giving me that lost puppy look.
So, you're speaking to me at least.
It is always about your needs, isn't it? I have never known a woman with so many needs.
You don't know the first thing about a woman's needs.
How selfish are you? Are you even aware of the price on my head? The pressures I'm under?
If you'd only talk to me, I could help. I want to help you, Dutch, but there's this wall.
You can help by leaving me alone so I can actually think for once.
Here, boy. Here, boy. Whose dog is this? Whose dog?
Well, well. Where did he come from?
I don't know. He just wandered in. Hi, my friend. Hi.
Well, then he's ours, I guess. For now.
Aww. That's so great. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Aww. What should we call him?
Well, he's a wanderer. He probably did something bad. Cain. His name is Cain.
Okay. Hey, Cain. Whoa. What did Cain do?
A real bad thing. So he never stopped wandering.
Arthur, a dog. A dog.
You're gonna have to look after him.
I will.
And make sure you don't get it in the food. So, you gonna let him keep it?
The boy needs something, after all he's been through.
Sure.
Listen, John. Far be it from me for interfering in your business. But the boy is your business.
I know, but...
No. No buts. Dutch's bluster aside, he's right on this. But I would go a step further. I would say she get the hell away from here.
We both know that ain't happening.
Okay. Well, you know best. What do you say, Arthur? This a place to raise a boy?
Better than how I grew up.
Unfortunately, that ain't saying a whole heap. Now you hear me, John.
I hear you, but I ain't doing what you say.
Hey, Greaser, what you doing?
Excuse me?
I said, what you doing, Greaser?
Should I?
Be my guest.
I'm just playing with my knife, sheep fucker. Just playing with my knife. Get out of here, you drunken fool.
Stop being an idiot, Bill.
Shut up!
You're lucky he didn't slit your throat.
What a delightful surprise.
Hello, Karen.
Hello, Miss Grimshaw. How was your meal?
Fine.
I'm so glad. You know, while we were stuck up that mountain, I thought long and hard about if we'd have to eat you.
Very amusing.
I suggested we roasted you alive, but Mr. Pearson was keener on chopping you up and turning you into stew. Said he couldn't bear to see your face for even one moment longer than he had to.
You're quite the amusing companion, aren't you?
I like to think so.
Mr. Arthur, I told Dutch I feel I should tell you. I saw some of Combs' boys riding around.
Down here? What they want?
I have no idea.
They see you?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know, Kieran.
So, apparently, the horseless carriage is a reality in Germany. I read about it in the newspaper. By next year, we'll all be driving.
And flying, too, no doubt.
See, I like a horse well enough to not want to give one up for a machine.
Well, maybe the horse can ride in the carriage with you.
Now there's an idea.
Looking good there, old fella.
Go to hell.
After you, old fella.
After you. What are you lingering about for, cowboy?
Why don't you get off your ass and work a little, goddamn fool?
Man, you is so goddamn tough.
So that old gang you ran with, the Foremans, they kidnapped you.
Yes. Took me from my mother when I was 12.
Ah, mierda. It's no wonder you hate them.
Got hold of some oleander.
Good. I'll make some arrows for you later and leave them by your tent.
Thank you.
I don't know why you're still here, Reverend.
At the campfire?
No, here. With us, this mess.
I don't have many other options.
Hey, come here, kid.
What? Why?
Oh, don't you disrespect me, boy.
I didn't. Damn, Bill.
You know, I don't like your attitude.
Well, okay then.
Oh, damn right it's okay.
Damn right it's okay.
Little half shit.
Get lost, Bill.
Stay out of this, Morgan. The boy needs to learn some respect.
Whatever you say.
Half shit.
You okay, Lenny?
I'm fine.
Just ignore that son of a bitch. What the hell was that?
The kid's got no respect.
It's you's lacking respect, far as I can see.
What you reading?
Oh, some silly book. I swear I could do better in my sleep.
Then why don't you?
Because she was born poor.
She was born poor, but maybe she won't die poor.
We're all gonna die poor. Maybe we can have some fun in the meantime.
I disagree. I ain't gonna die poor. I know that.
Oh, well, good luck to you, Missy.
See? I knew you wasn't so tough, Redskin.
Did you?
Sure did. Don't you say nothing, Morgan!
You asked for that.
He's lucky I don't kill him.
I'm sure the feeling's mutual. How long you been waiting to do that?
Since the day I met him.
I wish I could tell you he's learned his lesson.
My God, what does he put in this slop?
He waits until the meat is crawling with lice, and then he cooks it.
Oh, that explains it.
Hey! You two! Mind your manners a little. Mr. Pearson, he takes good care of us.
There ain't no soul, Reverend. Not in any of us. It's a fairy story.
Perhaps. What do you believe?
I believe there's winners and losers, and nothing else besides.
Which one do you think you are?
Compared to you, I'm the greatest man that ever lived.
Whatever creature you worship, Mr. Bell, pray to it for humility. Good day.
Ooh.
I think I saw one of them Foreman brothers again.
Them boys you used to run with?
They ran with me. They kidnapped me when I was 12 years old, right from my mama.
Is that so?
Malcolm Foreman. Well, he treated me real bad. He was bad. Know how I slit his throat and ran away? I never felt bad about killing him. I ran back to where my mama was working, but she died. I was falling into trouble. Dutch, he found me, saved me, raised me, treated me right, taught me to read. He ain't perfect, but he's the closest I've met in this world. Ain't it so, Arthur?
We all loved you, Miss Tilly. Even them of us with cold hearts. You was the sweetest little thing we ever saw. And the saddest. You're one of us now, Tilly. Don't worry about them no more.
It's just, those bastards stole so much of my life.
I know.
He that is so impoverished that he hath no oblation chooseth the tree that will not rot. He seeketh unto him a cunning workman to prepare a graven image that shall not be moved. Have ye not known? Have ye not heard? Hath it not been told to you from the beginning? Have ye not understood from the foundations of the earth? Is it he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in, that bringeth the princes to nothing. He maketh the judges of the earth as vanity. Yea, they shall not be planted. Yea, they shall not be sown. Yea, their stock shall not take root in the earth. And he shall also blow upon them, and they shall wither, and the whirlwind shall take them away as stubble. To whom then will ye liken me, or shall I be equal, saith the Holy One? Lift up your eyes on high, and behold, who hath created these things, that bringeth out their hosts by number, and calleth them all by names, by the greatness of his might, for that he is strong in power, not one faileth. Why sayest thou, O Jacob, and speaketh, O Israel, my way is hid from the Lord, and my judgment is passed over from God? Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary? There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that hath no might he increaseth their strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fail. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
That's real pretty, Reverend, but what on earth does it mean?
I don't know, Miss Karen. I realize now that I truly don't. That it brings me comfort.
Hey, that business with Cornwall and Valentine? I hear you near shit your pants, Strauss.
I did not. I got shot in the leg.
I love you, Dutch.
Thank you, my dear.
How about we take a little walk later? Just you and me.
We'll see. Perhaps.
Are you mad at me?
No. I'm just trying to think.
What's wrong? You've barely looked at me.
I have a lot to think about right now, okay?
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
Well, this is fun, ain't it? On the run with a bunch of women. All our money lost back in Blackwater. Old Dutch knows where the money is. Just him and Hosea, same as usual. Well, I love Dutchy, but I ain't sure how fair it is. That's all our money. We all deserve a chance to go out and get it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Now, I know you folks is loyal to the point of constipation, but this is real. That money is our only hope. Our only hope. And it's locked up there good and proper, and only Hosea and Dutch know. That ain't fair, and it ain't doing anyone any good.
You are obsessed with that money.
It's mine as much as theirs. I should know where it's hidden.
No, you shouldn't.
Mr. Pearson! Mr. Pearson!
Yes!
I think you're losing your touch.
How so?
Well, it's been at least 6 months since you killed anyone with your cooking.
Don't tempt me, you repulsive little maggot.
I love you too.